howdy there, folks. I thought about making another video like me and Ben were talking about me, like, in my reactions to certain old cars for sale on Kijiji. And, but I don't want to do it at looking at cars for sale in Montreal because, now it's like the dead of winter and it's really low value old cars, or not very old cars. Not very old cars. Well, if you got that, well, then we're on the same page. Anyway, so now I'm trying to figure out how to change fucking goddamn province out of here. It's not working. Look, I'm clicking. It says Montreal. No. Okay, I put Manitoba.
Now you have to choose a part of Manitoba.
Oh, here we go. Tout affiché. I'm more on than I'm French. Okay, so let's see what we got for sale right now. Okay, no picture. Then good luck trying to sell. Ooh, scouts for parts or projects. I like scouts. My mom's friend Francois, a childhood friend actually, was over at my mom's place for supper. And in the 80s when I was a kid, he had a 79 International Scout like this. He said it was a long one though. Look at the rust. Boy, these things rust. Look at that, right? Cancer there. Yeah, his was like this one. Except this thing is a real heap. Anyway, I want to look at actual cars for sale. 1955 four-door project. Yeah, that's a big project. I'm not going to look at that. Oh, here we're talking my bread and butter. Look at that. 1965 Lincoln Continental. The original, looks like original blue paint. Or that shade of blue anyway.
That's up my alley too. I love that car.
Dude, check this out. Look how the guy wrote Continentals.
Well then. Grammar Nazis, go to town.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So let's check out the pictures here. Wait. What was the price again? What the bottleneck?
That's not like gone out.
$4 grand. $4 grand.
What is that picture all about?
It's a parts car included.
Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't look the same. It was so charred.
Fuck, it's in good shape. It's in really nice shape actually. It's not perfect, but yeah, it looks like it's just been off the road for many years, especially when you see the amount of dust that's still here and that trunk panel hasn't been cleaned. Yeah. It's a fucking American classic. The new Continental, which I've seen, and somebody commented on that too also. I don't know if it was on one of my videos somewhere, or no, it was somebody on Facebook. They made a comment that they didn't like the new Continental, and they didn't like this about it and that about it, and and where's the fucking suicide doors that were on the prototype they made a few years back?
Yeah, seriously, the concept had the suicide doors.
It's not safe. The door could fly open. Bullshit. If that's the case, I don't buy it, because in this day and age in technology, man, that's just...
Look, if that's the case, then why does Rolls-Royce make
exactly
opposite opening doors on the Wraith?
Exactly.
And it's a coupe.
Ben, what do you think of this car? Beautiful.
I think it looks great. I love
it. It looks great. It's just, fuck, man, I would just clean it and just drive it. I would polish the paint. I bet you I could bring a shine back on that, because this is about as dull as when I bought my 65 LeSabre.
You might want to change those tires too.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed that. That's interesting you should say that, because this narrow one in the front, my God, I'm not kidding you, it looks like an original tire. The pattern, especially the white wall, the way it's made, it looks like a bias ply tire too. If you don't know what a bias ply tire is, before radials they were bias ply, meaning they were slim, much slimmer tires, and that's why another reason why those cars were not safe back then was the tires. The fucking tires and the brakes are everything. Not just how a car runs. It's all the whole fucking big picture in terms of safety.
67 Rambler.
Yeah, that's a rare car. Two-door American.
Right here.
$3,000 in Arnes, Manitoba. Yeah, that's a nice little rod, eh? Yeah, that's got a lot of potential. Look how old those mags are. Wow. Matter of fact, they look like they came off of a fucking Caprice. I don't know. Neat. I'm not crazy about the flat black, man. I'm sure you could agree with that. Just wouldn't be 55,000 clicks.
Well, he's smart enough to show the speedometer instead of just posting it, because that's not always believable.
Rambler, what does it say? Rambler all transistor. Neat car. Yeah, very neat. $3,000 seems like a good price for that. Look at this. All the cars that I love are out fucking west. They're not here in Quebec Rust Belt. Tabarnak, where all you people fucking advertise sometimes. Is all you see up here is the Priscilla. Sometimes it sees only Camaros and Trans Ams and Firebirds and Mustangs and what else? I don't know. Triumph, TR7s. And it's always the same fucking shit.
The most common stuff.
But these kinds of cars, the Rambler, even the Lincoln, you rarely see these types of cars for sale on Kijiji. And what are these types of cars called? They're called classics. They're not even...
Sub-nose cab over.
Yeah, he's looking for cab over. Yeah, people over there, I guess they're like me. Hey, look at a nice Charger. Hey, I have a friend that's one. He's 74. You know him, I think, Eric. He paints planes for Bombardier, I think, or Air Canada.
I'm blanking out, but maybe I know him. Okay, yeah, nice going there after the orientation. Always proofread, people, because that can be changed.
With windshield stanchions. Never heard that word in my life. That's a nice pic. Beautiful. Hey, look, I'm not a fan of these, AKA rabbits, but
cabriolet.
Man, that's really a beautiful photo. That like looks like a magazine ad right there. Oh, look, it's first the place says Hell on Wheels. Clean.
Let's hope it doesn't drive like hell or run like hell.
That's Volkswagen.
Or it's hell to maintain. So it's not innuendo for something.
Wow, I actually thought before I saw the title here that this was actually a Vega or a Pontiac Ashtray for sale.
Dodge Demon.
Yeah, lime green. 35 grand. Seems about right. Seems about right.
55 Bel Air parts.
It's probably the same guy as a four-door. I think it's the same car. Yeah.
A Dynamic 88, right
Dynamic
up
88,
Valley.
1960 Oldsmobile. Yes, sir. Oh, man. 394 Rocket V8.
Focus.
4-barrel.
Yeah,
On this harvest moon, da, 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 da. Oh, when we were living, da, da, da.
This is starting to remind me of the time I filmed you singing in the Metro and you posted on your channel at Georges Vanier.
That should have gone viral.
Should have. And it was good quality too.
Oh man, check this thing out, man. Yeah, totally original paint.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Original, but pretty.
Got a real bad rust gash down here, though, on the rocker.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, that's going to have to be replaced. Oh, that whole section. Oh, man, they made a ton of these fucking particular models in sedans. Sedan Dynamic was like,
oof.
The cheapest Oldsmobile you could buy. Yeah, well, judging by the tires, this thing sat for decades. This thing needs a complete restoration. Especially, what's really popular now, I want to mention, and I've seen this mentioned before, and it's true. What's popular now is to get a car to buy like this condition. It doesn't seem to have too much rust on it because this is a Western car, and the roads don't have salt really. And the winters are drier. So, if you look at the car, show the car, Ben. Show the car. Look at the patina on the paint. That's original paint. And you could just change the wheels, change the tires, or get some correct hubcaps, what I would do. And, get that fucking rebuild 394 high compression V8. And you got a car that's, very original condition apart from, just changing maybe the tires and muffler exhaust, all that stuff, This is just... Oh, I just love these cars. Look how dirty this thing is. This thing was stored in a barn, man, forever.
Major barn find, exactly.
Major fucking barn find. Yeah, it wasn't apparent from the first picture. I think.
What is this stuff on the front that was in the other picture too?
What stuff? Schmaltz? This?
Yeah.
This is like probably part of a canvas that was on it. It's torn on it. It's caught in a windshield wiper or something. I don't know.
Missing a headlight too. Winking at you.
Nothing. I know. This is, to me, the 60 Oldsmobiles and the 60 Pontiac is like the space. I think to me that was the zenith and space age designs. The car specifically had these shapes, kind of like flying saucers. This model, like I said, the Pontiac's 1960 as well, and for some parts Chevy and Buick. What a time! Imagine that these cars were new, and what a trip. Yeah, see here, this is all surface rust. Here, this is like this buggered up part here on the door. This was a poor fix-up job. Yeah, I think. Hubcaps are probably in the trunk or inside. How much? $2,000. Yeah, that's a good, reasonable price. That's a very good price. Price to sell. But you could probably get that car even for $1,500 to $1,000. Because it needs a complete restoration. It's not a two-door. It's a base model, meaning it's not a high-end model. It's like the bottom, you know. No frills. Maybe not even a radio, or even possibly, not likely, but even possibly no automatic transmission. Only a 3-speed on the column. Ugh.
3 on the tree.
3 on a tree. Exactly. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up and look at two more cars there, because I'm a little tired personally.
And the cameraman's arms are getting tired.
Yeah, Ben is really.
You guys have to understand that
he has everything on the camera right now. He's got a battery grip he just bought.
No, the battery grip is here, for camera users, for photographers. But focus is terrible.
By the way, Ben, I didn't tell you that the dude with the Nissan Maxima in St. Lambert.
Yeah.
You know the one there? The
guy, the one with the truck mirrors on it there.
Well, not truck mirrors, but you know what I mean. They're just like this. Hang on. I just saw it here. They're like that.
Those, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. His buddy saw it, and then he showed it to his friend. His friend got back to me and stuff, and I told him this car was cool, buddy. Although it was, like the things on the rust, I was like on the fenders. I'm like, I don't know, because the guy purposely like sanded all the paint off, or he stripped it off the fenders, and I don't know, just like 2 fenders, like 2 front fenders. He did that, and it just. It's kind of cool. I can see why, because there's this patina of rust, because any metal that's bare eventually will rust. And, I don't like it really, but, even the mirrors, it's like, yeah, it's weird, but, whatever. It's a cool car. It exists. It's still around. It's fucking rare, that car today. 80s, all those Maximas, man. 80s, good luck finding one. Around here, Canada, East Coast specifically, fuck. Because my dad had one, so they have a special meaning in my mind and in my heart. Oh my God, is that a Meteor? It's a Meteor. It's a shitbox. It's a shitbox in Wanless. No, sorry. Yeah, Wanless.
Wanless, man.
Are you still at Wanless? I thought I told you to leave yesterday.
Nice, but beat up. Looks like it should be at Cudmore.
It's had a lot of, except it looks too good for Cudmore.
It's true.
No offense to him, but I mean, his cars, all of them are not restorable.
They're completely,
they're really parts cars. This one also is, I think...
It's borderline.
I can see there's no front grille, there's no bumper, there's no hood, probably has no headlights, there's no... Look, it's had a lot of parts taken off this thing. Even there's supposed to be a trim here. It's either a parts car, or you have to have a parts car just to fucking make one good car. See what I mean? Oh, 59 Ford. Is that a wagon? Oh my God, it's a wagon.
It's a wagon.
A wagon is rare. Oh my fucking dear Lord Almighty, why did I have to look at this? It's a rare 59 Canadian Meteor wagon.
That's insane.
Jesus, I just got an ad for one of these in one of the many Maclean's magazines I bought recently. 1956 to 1961, and there's an ad for one like this, fucking white like that, but the side is silver, on the roof. I'm like, oh my God, a Meteor wagon. It's like, shit, man. Of all the types of cars ever made, the station wagon was driven into the ground. No, let me explain. It's true. You see, the thing is that when people bought them, were usually for their families. It was usually somewhat middle class, somewhere around there, and then when after a few years, the owner wanted to get a new car, they sold the car usually to somebody who did like contract work, like a plumber or a carpenter or whatever. So, and
they're driven into the ground.
They're driven into the fucking ground. Exactly.
They worked all their lives.
They worked. Gloria, I hate it when you fucking do that. Gloria, she jumps on the table. Look where she goes. Shows where she goes. Show that.
Right on the ass.
Right on my ass. Gloria, come here.
Oh, gee.
Bad kitty cat. Bad kitty cat. Watching you film.
She's like, what's going on? What's going on?
Dude, I can't believe it. You would never find this for sale on the East Coast. I can't imagine how many thousands they must have made of this. But because it's a Canadian model, like all Canadian models these years, 50s specifically and earlier, there's a lot of models that are not common.
By the way, there's less than 5 minutes left on the record time.
That's
so
fine.
you know.
That's fine. Look at that. Nice 67 Dodge Polara or Monaco. 4-door sedan. Is that a Ford or Mercury? I think it's a Mercury. Fuck. 39, 1940. That is a cool car. That is a Franklin, I think. Or Chevrolet. I'm not sure. 1920s. That's a Ford pickup. It's a 49 to 52. That's a Dodge. I think that's what was known as a luxury liner, 1939
Luxury liner.
or 40.
What is it, the Queen Mary 2?
Hey, you know, I mean,
The Queen Mary, rather. Should say the Queen Mary of that age.
hey, this is fucking rare. What? What tabachnak? It's an ambulance, dude. It's a freaking Dodge ambulance. 1951 to 52, 53. Holy shit, man. Look at this thing. I wasn't sure. I thought it was a wagon at first. Then I looked at it. I said, oh my God, it looks like a
Man, aren't the Manitobans lucky?
Look, it looks like a limousine. The doors are longer than usual. And look at the raised roof.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Maron. Look, there's where the Red Cross was.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Man, you got a fucking Jay Leno type mind to buy this. I wish Jay Leno would buy an old ambulance like that and restore it. Hopefully he would even see this video and go, yeah, you know, those are pretty cool. We don't have one of those here in the collection in the stable.
Would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Corvair. 4-door. Yeah, 63, I think 62.
And we're
Neat.
back to the beginning.
We're back to the beginning. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little installment of my commentary on old cars for sale, such as this fucking rare Aspen RT with T-tops. T-tops? That's fucking rare, man. I got a drawing of a Roadrunner version of this, and it's got T-tops on it. It's orange, Ben. I think you saw it. I had it up in my office for a while.
Oh yeah, I think
What
so.
the fuck is this picture? What is this thing up in the air? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks to be jacked up. Yeah, it's jacked up. Or it's on something, some sort of storage thing.
Ming. I don't know why I had doubts about filming this like you know, Ben, I was telling him to
Oh yeah,
right now.
Beaumont, look at that.
Oh my God.
69 Beaumont.
Fucking original, man. Very nice. 20 grand. Yeah, that's price to sell probably. Oh man.
Sexy.
Very nice.
Nice pictures too.
I got a video one coming
All
up
things
soon.
considered, very good pictures.
What do you mean all things considered? What does that mean?
Considering that Kijiji compresses photos.
Look at guy's plate. Bach. You got that Bach for me?
BDK 722.
Oh, it is BD. Oh, anyway. Bande dessinée. Wow. Very original. Fuck. Look
The
at that.
cameraman is getting tired and the camera's running out of time, so...
Look at that angle, bro. It's all about
so you
angles.
know.
The angles.
Indeed.
Alright, let me just see what the mileage is here. 50,000 clicks. Cool. So that's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do some more sometime soon. Hasta la vista, baby.
Catch you later.